In a world where the lights of Paris dazzle and the charm of vineyards beckons, many believe they've seen the essence of France. But today, let me take you on a journey beyond the iconic landmarks, beyond the postcards and souvenirs. France, my dear friends, is not just the Eiffel Tower or the renowned wine regions. It's a tapestry of stories, of hidden gems, of culinary wonders, and traditions that span centuries. Together, let's unravel the tales lesser told and venture into the heart and soul of France that many travelers might have missed. Number 1. Historical tales. Have you ever heard of the mysterious Cathars of Languedoc? Centuries ago, in the serene landscapes of southern France, there thrived a group of individuals with profound beliefs. They were the Cathars, known for their unique Christian practices. Their faith was so strong, so unwavering, that they became the subjects of crusades. But it's not just the stories of faith and conflict that define them. It's the places they've left behind, majestic ruins of castles on hilltops, which now stand as silent sentinels to a time of fervor and passion. Moving north, there's another tale from the heart of Picardy. Imagine a vast expanse of marshland, where the inhabitants decided to carve out something extraordinary, floating gardens, or as they call it, hortillonnages. This ingenious method of farming, with roots dating back to the Roman era, paints a picture of how man and nature can coexist in the most harmonious ways. And then, there's the story of a young girl from a humble village, a story that many might not be familiar with. Joan of Arc, yes, the warrior, the legend. But before the battles and the heroism, she was just a girl from Domremy, a girl with visions, dreams, and an unwavering faith that would eventually lead her to become the beacon of hope for many. Number 2. Hidden gems. While France's cities are teeming with history and life, there's magic to be found in its lesser-known corners. Take, for instance, the Gorges du Verdon. It's not just any canyon. Picture this: azure blue waters winding through dramatic limestone cliffs, a spectacle that is both serene and breathtaking. It's a place where adventure beckons, where the waters whisper tales of old. Then, there's a village frozen in time, Oradour-sur-Glane. But its silence tells a louder story than most bustling cities. This town stands still, a memorial to a fateful day in World War II. Walking its empty streets, one can almost hear the echoes of the past, reminding us of the resilience of the human spirit, even in the face of unimaginable adversities. But France isn't just about tales of valor or the somber notes of history. It's also about myths and magic. Enter the forest of Brocéliande in Brittany. It's said to be the very forest from the tales of King Arthur, a place where myths come alive, where every tree, every stone might just be part of a legend waiting to be rediscovered. Who knows, a simple stroll might lead you to Merlin's resting place, or perhaps a hidden spring with tales of its own. Number 3. Culinary adventures. The French are known for their love affair with food, and rightfully so. But beyond the famed wines and cheeses lies a culinary landscape rich in history and flavor. Let's take a voyage to the bustling ports of Marseille. Amidst the cacophony of fish markets and the gentle lapping of the Mediterranean waves, a special dish simmers in the kitchens: bouillabaisse. Not just any stew, but a symphony of fish, shellfish, and aromatic herbs. It's a dish that tells stories of the sea, of fishermen returning with their day's catch, and families gathering around to share tales of the deep. But what's a meal without a drink to accompany it? And while wine might be France's poster beverage, the apple orchards of Normandy have a secret to share: cider. Brewed with love and tradition, each sip is a reminder of the crisp air of the region, of apples hand-picked at dawn, and of the rustic joy of watching them ferment to perfection. And then, for those with a sweet tooth, there's a dessert that embodies the spirit of serendipity: tarte tatin. Legend has it that it was born out of a kitchen mishap by the Tatin sisters. What began as an accident became a testament to French culinary genius. Number 4. Local traditions and festivals. France, with its tapestry of regions and cultures, is a land where traditions run deep. In the sun-dappled streets of Saint-Rémy-de-Provence, there's a unique spectacle that harks back to simpler times: the Fête de la Transhumance. As seasons change, the town comes alive in a delightful flurry, as thousands of sheep traverse the streets. It's a nod to the age-old practice of moving livestock between summer and winter pastures, a tradition that beautifully blends past and present. But as spring kisses the land, another town, Lille, bursts into a riot of colors and joy. It's the Battle of the Flowers, a festival not as famed as others, but just as heartwarming. The air fills with the fragrance of blooming flowers, as locals don stunning historical costumes and shower the crowds with nature's bounty. It's not just a celebration of spring, but a reminder of the transient beauty of life. Then, as days grow longer and the solstice approaches, the Pyrenees resonate with the warmth of bonfires during the Feast of St. John. This ancient festival, with its roots deeply embedded in pagan traditions, is a tribute to the sun's power and the promise of a bountiful harvest. As flames dance against the night sky, they symbolize purification, renewal, and the eternal cycle of life. Number 5. Modern-day innovations. As much as France revels in its rich past, it equally embraces the future with zest. Bordeaux, a city synonymous with wine and age-old traditions, has been pioneering in eco-architecture. The Cité du Vin stands as a beacon of this blend. While it pays homage to the time-honored tradition of winemaking, its design and structure are a nod to sustainability and modern aesthetics. It's a reminder that traditions and innovations can coexist, crafting a future that's both respectful of the past and hopeful for what lies ahead. The art scene, too, isn't left untouched by the winds of change. In the heart of Paris, the Atelier des Lumières is revolutionizing how we experience classic art. This old foundry has been transformed into a mesmerizing space where artworks are no longer static. They dance, flow, and immerse you in a cascade of light and sound, making you a part of the masterpiece. It's a testament to France's ever-evolving relationship with art and how the classics can be reimagined for the modern soul. And speaking of modern souls, Toulouse is emerging as a nexus where history meets tech innovation. While the city boasts aerospace wonders, it's also quietly nurturing a budding startup scene. Historic buildings are getting a contemporary twist, turning into vibrant tech spaces, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. It shows that the French spirit, while deeply rooted, is always looking ahead, always curious, always innovating. Ah, France. A land where the melodies of the past harmonize with the rhythms of the future. It's not just a place, but an experience, a sentiment, a love letter written across time. As we've journeyed through tales lesser known, through the alleyways and meadows beyond the glitz, it's evident that the soul of France isn't confined to its world-famous attractions. It pulses in the forgotten tales of yore, in the hidden nooks and crannies, in the bite of a regional dish, and the mirth of a local festival. But what makes France truly unique is its spirit of evolution. While it cherishes its legacies, it doesn't shy away from penning new chapters, from embracing change, and from painting its canvas with modern hues. So, dear traveler, the next time you set foot in this beautiful country, I urge you to venture beyond. Beyond the guidebooks, beyond the cliché, into the very heart of France. For in doing so, you won't just be witnessing a place, you'll be partaking in a living, breathing narrative. One that's as timeless as it is ever-evolving.